Hello, good morning. Welcome back to Jason's General Store. We're doing a best of one Crimson Vow draft. Today we've opened a Hive Heart Shaman. I think it's a solid rare. We could also take removal or just pass the signals there for the removal. I think we're just going to take the Hive Heart Shaman. I think this card has always performed really well when I've drafted it, so I'm going to take it. Okay, we get past an Abrade. Fierce Retribution. Markov Waltzer. I think I'm pretty happy here with an Abrade. Interesting. We did pass that other removal in white. Just a bit awkward. I'm gonna take the Abrade. Okay. Hookhand Mariner, Flourishing Hunter, Heron of Hope, or Reckless Impulse. I like the way the Flourishing Hunter plays into the Hive Heart Shaman, but the Mariner might actually be a better pick here. Let's go with the Flourishing Hunter. Nice. We get past a Hookhand Mariner now. I'd also like the Reckless Impulse, but happy with the Mariner. Hopefully we see one of the Reckless Impulses on the wheel. Okay, Sigardas, Inspiring Ideas. I think I'm just supposed to take the Sigardas here. I mean, I could take the Celebrant, but we could just splash for like removal. So nice. Rare land. Lantern Bearer. That's a really late Lantern Bearer. I think I'm gonna have to take that. But I could take the guess, I suppose. But I'm down to just stay open. See where we end up. Vilespawn's exactly the type of thing that we want to see when we pick a Lantern Bearer. So take that. Okay, Binding Geist would be alright. Millipede's not bad either. I think we could probably see Millipedes later, so I'll just take the Binding Geist. Wretched Throng or Entomber. I think both are reasonable. Maybe I'll just take the Wretched Throng. If we can pick up more, it's alright. Mulch, Siphon Essence. Take the Essence. Can definitely pick up a Mulch later. Most likely. Okay, Wash Away's not bad. But it's more of like a sideboard card. I guess Reckless Impulse is decent. Scab. To return, let's say, the Abrade. I could see it. Steelclad. We do need some kind of like fixing for this deck. If we're gonna splash for the Abrade and the Impulse and potentially the Imprisonment. I don't know if we'll splash for both red and white, we'll see. But good pick one, or pack one, sorry. Okay. I think I'll just take the Wolf Strike here. Say with the removal, sweet, and say go. Dig up is okay. Could take a Massive Might, could take a Throng. Potential to see the Throng later is there. Dig up could be okay, but we're not in black. I guess I'll take the Massive Might now. It's pretty good. Okay, Witness. We'll probably wheel the Statuette. But yeah, Witness or Bearer. I think Lantern Bearer is just like too good. So I'm gonna go with that. Although we could take a Bolt. Yeah, it's probably just the bolt, the more I think about it. But a second lantern bear would be handy. Yeah, let's take the bear. Sure strike, mulch. I think I'm good for at least one mulch. Screaming Swarm is a good top end card. We also have a spawn. Sorry, Spore Crawler. Stitched Assistant. But blue-green's kind of weak to flyers, so I'll take the Screaming Swarm. Just a powerful card too. Sorry, blue-green can be weak to flyers. We're not necessarily in that position, but it can definitely be. Another Flourishing Hunter or a Cruel Witness here? I think a Cruel Witness is fine. Don't think we really need another Scab, but it's not the worst pick. That Retrieve would have been nice on the wheel. Could also take an Heirloom here for fixing. I think that could be the play. Ooh, yeah, nice. Oh, this pack is so good for us. So we'll take the Taxidermist, but we would also like the Weaver. Retrieve would be sweet. Everything in this pack. We just take this whole pack and we'd be happy. Alright. I think we're more of a Syncopate deck than a Fear of Death deck at the moment. We already have a fair amount of instant speed spells, so I'm going to go with the Syncopate. Pyre Spawn, sure. Alright, we wield the Infestation, which is okay for this deck. Could potentially play the Skywarp Scab, but I don't think we're going to need to. Geist is okay. And we didn't hit that Throng, which I'm surprised by. Oof, Olivia. Well, the Olivia... Could we splash for the Olivia? Not really. Definitely awkward to pass. But, I don't think a second Vilespawn Swarm or a Vilespawn Spider will hurt. I don't want to overextend ourselves too much trying to splash for Olivia here, so just take the Spider. Biolume Egg. If we picked up the other Scab and the other exploit card could have been the play, but since we didn't, I think I'll take the draw spell. Seems fine in our deck. Could see the spiked rib saw. But I guess another Scab isn't the worst in our deck now. So Retrieval, Wolf, or Throng. I think it's the Wolf. Wow. Chandra. Pretty sweet, pretty sweet. Catgeist or another Spider. I almost feel like 3 spiders is awkward. So it could be the Catgeist. Yeah, I'll take the Catgeist. Mulch, Laid to rest. How many humans do we have? 3 humans. Spirit is fine, but we probably won't play it. Syncopate or a knife. Could see a knife maybe. Wandering Mind. Cradle's fine. And the Millipede maybe was the pick there though. That's a late Brindcomber. Another Cradle, Siphon. Retrieval. So I think with the with both the taxidermist and the mulch, we're not gonna need the knife. Or sorry, not the knife, the heirloom. But we could potentially cut the knife as well. How good is our deck without a braid? It's fine. So we have cat case. Okay. What can we cut? We can cut the spirit. Potentially cut a Geist. It's possible we can cut a land and just go to 16. So 14, 15, 16. Pretty well balanced. And the mana pips that we need, which leaves us with 2 cuts. I guess a Binding Geist is fine. And one last cut. Could be a counter spell. Chances are in the later game we're going to want to use our mana, so maybe it's the Siphon Essence. We'll hold up the Syncopate. Yeah, I think that could be it. Yeah, deck seems fine. Knife could be okay, potentially. What would we replace for the knife, though? No, I think it's fine. We'll just run it like this. Guess we could cut a Scab and play an Imprisonment. Bring in white mana. Or just play the knife. I think the knife is good. Cut the Scab, bring in the knife. Seems fine. Alright. Deck seems good. Let's run it out. If you're wondering why we dropped down so far in levels, it's because I have a secondary account. So this is my primary account and I wasn't playing ranked on it. I figured since it's the end of the season though, I'll get a little ranked in. Try to climb the ladder a bit and hopefully farm some gems if all works out well. Alright. Play our taxidermist now. And then we can play turn 3 Hiveheart Shaman. Yep. Oh, nice. Oh, doesn't really do much for them. Okay. So we could bring in our... Let's sing in for 3 and see what they do. Oh, Blood Hypnotists can't even block, so they're gonna have to double block, or they just take the damage, sure. And we'll play Spider, Lantern Bear, and hold up a Braid. Or we could just in case they have like an Adamant Will, we could just kill their Hypnotist now. And I've run into that card enough times where that seems like a good idea. This is an artifact. Oh, we could also just kill their statuette. I think that's probably the play. I don't know what happens if they sack in response. Does it dodge the removal? So let's just hit their Odric. Heron, yep. Geist, nice. So let's Geist their Heron. And play a land. We can do a lot of damage. And play Hookhand Mariner. Okay, they're going to discard and draw. Making Drogskull. Or allowing Drogskull to come in. I guess they'll probably put that on their Heron of Hope. Oh, they don't have the mana for it, so unless they get a land, they won't do that. They may swing. But it leaves them open to quite a bit of damage. Sure. Alright, they swung with their Heron of Hope for some reason. So we have basically lethal. So 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Cradle. And that should be lethal. Alright, deck played well. We'll move to game 2. Alright, there's the opponent. We'll mulligan this hand. Much better. What can we bottom here? I guess we can just bottom the mulch. Play a land. Okay, Vampire's Kiss. Let's play our Spider. Statuette, okay. Sure. We'll take 3. And could draw a card or just play our Sporeback Wolf. I think I'll just play the Sporeback Wolf. Swing in for 2. Since we're not blocking. Okay, OP's gonna swing in 3 again. Sure. Take 3. Nice. Lantern Bear was a good one. So let's play a land. We'll play our Catgeist on our Wolf. And let's swing in for 4. Hold up Lantern Bear as a blocker. Draw a card. Okay, they play Weary Prisoner. Ooh, Wolf Strike. So let's play our Cruel Witness. And I think we'll still hold up our Lantern Bear. Okay. We mill a card. Getting a Braid, which is okay. Let's play Crawling Infestation now. And we're gonna mill the top card, so we'll have to keep that in mind. I guess we'll just mill this land. We would have liked the land, but so be it. So let's put 3 damage in now. All right. Oh, we don't have to mill with this. So we'll decline this and mill a land. Nice. So let's swing for 3. And we'll play our Flourishing Hunter. Gain 4. Okay, they're gonna hit our Sporeback, so we gain 3. And they really probably should have just hit the Flourishing Hunter, but it's fine. So they're going to be forced to swing in. So we'll block with the Lantern Bear. We put it on the Flourishing Hunter and have lethal in the air. Seems good. Opponent's playing really slow. Okay. I don't know what kind of trick they could have here. Like trample or something. We're playing it extremely slow. Okay. So if they swung with their statue as well, they would have won. So we get our Flourishing Hunter back. They flipped their Lambo Raconteur, so they could have won that. Alright, let's play our Lantern Bearer on our Flourishing Hunter. And swinging for lethal. A little misplay on our opponent's part there, but we'll take the win. Alright, pretty good opening hand. We'll play our Spider. And follow up with our, well, swinging for 2. Play our Geist. Okay, let's swing both. And we'll play our Shaman. Sure. Can still activate the Shaman. Play a land. Does it cost 6? And follow up with a Spore. Backwolf. Sure. So swing all. Okay. think we'll just massive might here. Play land. Snarling wolf. Imprisonment. So just say go. Activate our shaman. Fair enough. So we can abrade their panic bystander. Swing the board. And why don't we mulch? Okay. This should be GG now. Alright, good game. We curved out really well. Okay, this hand is fine. I think we'll keep it. If we don't draw land, we're in a bad position. Okay, we got our land. Just say go. If they want to swing in, we'll block. Binding Geist, sure. Let's play our own Binding Geist. Sure. Yep. I think I'll just block the Cat Geist here. Take the 3. We can play our Binding Geist out and hold up the Massive Might. Block the Geist. Sure. So I'm just gonna play our Scab out and not exploit. They're gonna swing for 3. Okay, they swing both. We'll block. Sure. Yep. All right, let's play our Screaming Swarm. Okay. Play our Flourishing Hunter, gain 4. Alright, we'll block the Heron. Riff Rider. Ralph. I'm actually going to Binding Geist the Hare on here so they can't pump their Riff Rider. And then play Lantern Bearer on the Flourishing Hunter. Play a Knife. And we'll equip the Screaming Swarm. Sure. Play our Hookhand Mariner. Dawnheart Geist, okay. Alright, Alchemist Refuge is solid. Just hold that up. Flip our Mariner. Voice of the Blessed. Nice, we get a Vilespawn Spider. Make the mill. And they can't block. I guess we could equip the Ceremonial Knife if we get another chance to swing in. Sure. Okay. Let's move the knife over to the Raider. And we'll swing in. They're going to double block and we're going to bounce their 3/3. They might try to go for like a mill against us. If they swing in with enough creatures, their Screaming Swarm's gonna be pretty nasty. Nice. Alright, let's Wolf Strike the Screaming Swarm. Sure. We'll swing in the 9. Make a blood token. We did flip our Mariner. It's alright. many creatures do we have in the grave anyway? 1, 2. Because at some point we could mill them. Okay. They concede? They didn't have to concede there, I don't think, but I guess they were just over it. Let's move to game 5. Okay, hand is good. Retrieve would have been really nice in our deck. I think this game we can like try to go really wide. Minister, okay. Play a land, player Vilespawn Spider. Okay. We'll play Crawling Infestation. And might as well swing for 2. We can't block. I guess we could block, but we don't want to. So we won't mill 2. We'll just mill 1. Braid's pretty good. I think we'll just say go. Sure. Block. We can lead with a Massive Might. And then Cradle if they try to respond. Yep, Cradle. Okay, we got our land. Play Hive Heart Shaman. They gain a life. So put the Lantern Bearer on the Shaman. Swing in. Get a mountain. And say go. Okay. Play our Cruel Witness here. Although I guess we could have just made a creature. Would have been fine too. Anyway. Swing the board. Alright. Pretty nasty. This deck is pretty nasty. And we move up to gold. Alright, game 6. Reasonable opening hand. A little light on creatures, obviously, but hopefully we draw into some. Anyway, we can lead with our Lantern Bearer and then turn 2, hold up the Abrade. Syncopate's a decent thing to hold up as well. I guess our opponent mulled the 6. That's pretty good. I think I'll just abrade that now. Swing for 1. Okay. So pretty happy to hold up the Syncopate here and see what happens. All right. Wait. Okay, exile the Cruel Witness. Yeah, I'll just take the 3. Some creatures would be pretty good now. Alright, Specimen. How important is it for us to kill the Geist? I guess it's a reasonable target. Because now we can, if they try to play the Geist on anything, we could refuge. I don't know. I don't know if we should have done that, but it's okay. All right, Wolf Strike, fine. Some creatures would be good though. Luckily, we can just bounce any large creature they play next turn. Okay, they're going to discard. Draw. They play a land. Swing in for 1. Finally, we get a creature. So let's do that. I have a feeling they have a counterspell, but we gotta play into it. We need to get creatures on the board, so even if they do, we kind of gotta roll with things. We could play the Flyer on the Taxidermist, but there's probably a better target for it. Sure, yeah. That's fine. We lose our Lantern Bearer. Yep, fair enough. Okay. Mariner's alright. And if they try to swing in, we could just bounce. Or we take 2. So they can't play the Diagraph again. I guess they're going to Binding Geist the Mariner. Seems likely. Okay, Steelclad. Yep. Actually just gonna bounce it. Because now we can flip and they're gonna play their diagraph and then we wolf strike the diagraph. Sure. Lantern Bear. And say go. We're getting like awkward draws. We want to be drawing like actual creatures more so than what we're seeing here. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Ward 2. So this taps for 1, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we want to get rid of the monstrosity. So let's flip. And we'll actually let them swing in or respond to any action they might have. And then hit the Dreadlight. But they might they may pay 5 just to get in the damage, which would be ideal for us. Perfect, so now we wolf strike. Fair enough. Comes back, bigger. Well, let's play our Shaman. And we need to apply pressure, but not sure we can afford to. Geist is pretty good. So they're gonna pay 5. And what can we get from our deck? Do we have anything to deal with this? Binding Geist is our best answer. Or a Scab. Scab for the Wolf Strike. Oh, they get our Geist. Fair enough. Oh, I guess they missed that. Desperate Farmer. We're happy with that. So we can just block. And don't have quite enough for both. Or do we? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To activate. And now we'll play our Lantern Bear. Swing in. We're on a 2-turn clock though. Yep. That's a big problem for us. They might actually have the win because of it. Sure. So yeah, our optimal draw is definitely not a land. So I don't think we have an answer. Anyway, I guess we'll just try, search for one. That's not gonna do it. Unfortunate, but Dreadlight Monstrosity can be pretty solid. Do we I'm wondering now, do we have one in our deck? No, that's probably the one we passed. Alright, well. Okay, game 7 here. We got a good opening hand. And we'll lead with our Lantern Bearer. I think I'll follow up with the Sporeback Wolf and just try to get more damage in. Sporeback Wolf is more likely to attack in any blockers. The Vilespawn Spider is not. Alright, let's swing in. Play our Spider. Alright, let's play a land. And we'll play our Catgeist. On the Lantern Bearer, I guess. Feels a bit weird, but let's do it. Draw the card. Get a mulch is fine. Sure. Alright. Play our Hookhand Mariner now. And say go. Ooh. That's solid.
Consider yourself fortunate. I bring my own army.
Another Vilespawn Spider. Lead with a mulch. Play a land. And how many do we have? We have 2 creatures. I think we can swing at Sorin. Sure. Play our Binding Geist now. Okay. Yeah, we'll block. And nothing we want to scab for yet, but let's play our Screaming Swarm. And I think we'll just swing the board. Sure. Honored Heirloom, okay. Okay. So... How many cards do they have in deck? 20? We could mill... Just gonna attack with the Hookhand Mariner. Sure. And we'll activate our spider. And let's play another spider. And potentially get this mill strat going. Fierce Retribution. Fair enough. Oh, and they can exile it. True. Yep. Oof. Alright, let's repository scab. Hit our lantern bear. And we'll get our braid. Let's play lantern bear on repository scab. And say go. Nice. That's pretty good. Okay, shield basher. Five. All right, let's just yeah, I think we can crack this. And let's end turn. It's night, so let's go repository, Bloodfowl Purveyor. Catapult, okay. Sure. So let's get rid of our island. Play knife on our scab. Swing for 5. And play a lantern bear, which we won't block with. We'll just let them take the 2. Oof, nice, fair enough. Yep. We'll take the 2, they gain 2. All right. Swinging for 5. Play Gluttonous Guest, okay. Sure. Yep. So we'll block and Massive Might. Let's ditch our forest. All right. I don't really want to mill more cards, so make another flyer. Swinging for 8. Really don't have a lot in our deck right now either. Sure. Alchemist Refuge. Let's bounce the Heron. And let's say they block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They gain 2. And we have lethal. Alrighty. Okay, game 7. Good hand. Lead with a forest on the play. We'll play a reclusive taxidermist. Skull Scab. Let's play our Hiveheart Shaman. Foreboding Statue. Swing for 5. And we'll get a mountain. Now we can play Cocaine Mariner and our knife. Figured that was coming. Alrighty. Let's equip. Swing for 5. And play a land, Crawling Infestation. Okay, they play a Desperate Farmer. Let's mill 2. Oof. Mill the Wolf Strike. Yep, sure. We'll play, actually, let's feature our Catgeist. Draw a card. And play the Catgeist on the Mariner. Skull Scab, okay. What are they gonna Skull Scab? I guess they're farmer? Oh, nothing? Sure. Make a bunch of zombies. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, we'll block with our little ant. Kill their harvester. And they're gonna flip their statue. Things aren't looking too good for us right now. play our Vilespawn. And I guess we can Geist their Thresher. Say go. Block 3. Take 3. We could mill. Could mill. Alright, let's do it. Ooh, no. Screaming Swarm's alright. Oh. Fair enough. Swinging for 7. We get a land. So let's Screaming Swarm. And we'll decline the Calling Infestation, mill the top card, draw the Screaming Swarm, and play it. I say we just swing in for 7. Make the mill. Ooh, they mill a Bleed Dry. That's deadly. Oh. That's also deadly. Jeez Louise. We have like no way to deal with that. Sure. I'm just gonna concede, I think. Nothing we can do here. Yep. Alright, let's just take a bunch of damage. Alright, GG's. We got Hullbreaker Horde. And I don't know, was that our last game or do we have one more chance for the 7? Can't remember now. Alright, one more chance. I think we can get it in the bag. Alright. I don't mind this hand. Sure, Wretched Throne. Nice, Giraffe. We'll play our Taxidermist. Take 2. Oh no, wrong army. Let's play Cruel Witness. You're gonna sack a Throng. I don't know, that seems a bit odd. I'll block. Okay. Very strange indeed. Let's play our Flourishing Hunter. Okay. Wonder how many throngs they have. Alright, let's Wolf Strike their Girelf. And we'll play swing for 3. Wait, 2, 4, 5, 6. They could kill our Flourishing Hunter, so we'll just swing for 3. See if they block. And abrade their Scab. Sure. Take 2. Let's play our Wolf. And we'll play our Scab. I think I'll just exploit the 2/2 there. And we'll get a Wolf Strike. Swing for 3. Sure. Seems like they have a lot of Wretched Throngs. Alright, let's play Vilespawn Spider. And we'll swing for 3 in the air. They swing for 5. Guess we'll just block with the Scab. Sure. So I'm gonna Wolf Strike the Gargantuan now. Binding Geist, okay. And let's Inspired Idea for the cleave. Draw a bunch of cards. Guess we'll just hold back for now. Skywolf Scab, sure. It's pretty good. Let's take the 3. All right. We have how many creatures? We have 1, 2, 3 creatures? 4? So we could play Swarm. Yeah, I think that's the play. And just say go. Alright. Their deck is pretty cool. We'll take the 2. Sure. Do they have another Throng? I wonder. Wow, they have so many Throngs. Yeah, we'll exile. We mill a card. And let's play Cocan Mariner and Crawling Infestation. Sure. And make them mill. Ooh, they milled their blood vial. Yep. Oh, I guess they can just... Can they kill us this turn? Oh no. Maybe we shouldn't have swung in there. So we block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Darn. Whoopsie. Oh well, GG's. I got 6 wins. I'm happy. They had a good deck, it just applied pressure constantly and they just were able to get Wretched Throngs out. Like they had like 6 Wretched Throngs, which is pretty crazy. I guess that's why they were just tossing them away so freely. Anyway, we net some gems, get some packs. I'm happy. Anyhow, if you liked what you watched, please comment, like, or subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Cheers. Bye.